half of the population right now on this earth want to learn spoken English, and I am one of them. But here I'm going to share one of the very important method to learn spoken English for all those beginners who are afraid to speak English from the very first day. Yes, you heard right. So, in this video, I am going to decode the strategy where you can follow it for the next 7 days, or let's say 11, 21, or maximum 30 days as per your wish, because I don't want to put any kind of burden. I don't want to pressurize you in any form. But I can bet you that if you are going to follow this method, then you will definitely be able to speak from day one. So, hey, you guys, welcome back to this channel once again, where I learn spoken English all by myself through self practice, and to keep myself on track and to be accountable, whether I'm practicing or not. I do upload video for all of you guys as well, as because here I'm sharing my experience. So, in this video, also, I have come up with a very unique method which is surely going to help you to speak English from day one. So now, here is the trick that how can you speak English from day one? Let me tell you how. See, the question is not whether you are going to speak right English or wrong English. The question is all about speaking English. So, because you are not native speaker, you don't have any environment, so it is very obvious that you will not speak very good English from day one. But that is pretty much sure that you can start speaking English, be it broken English, be it wrong English, be it that tuta futa English in our word. Our all effort should be completely dedicated towards learning this language. So, what are the strategy which I am going to share in this video? It has 3 steps. What is you already know, but let me make it little bit simple and easy for you, because I'm talking about the beginners who want to learn English, who at least understand or are able to read English. Friend, when we want to speak English, then we get afraid because we have many stigma, societal stigma attached to us, that if we speak wrong English, then people would laugh at us, they would mock us, mock at us, and they will make fun of us. This is very obvious. But if you are very strong learner who want to learn English at any cost, then you will ignore all these things from the very first day and would use your all time, energy, and your effort in order to improve this language. This That is what I do. So let's talk about the first step. Here we have to read. I'm not talking about to speak as of now. Okay, you have to read. Now the question comes, what you read, because reading also become very much boring for all those who don't want to who are not able to speak. So what you have to read is a topic which is of your interest. You can choose any article, you can choose any environmental based or any sport based category of article, or you can refer any book which have which you have interest, like motivational book, any fictions, non-fiction book, or maybe you can read some Bollywood, Hollywood magazine which may be of your interest. Now the second thing is, okay, let me tell you the advantage of this reading. Well, I have discussed in other video as well, but here I'm going to discuss in a different way. What will happen when we read, friend? Here we are not able to speak, but we are able to at least imbibe, we are able to gain the knowledge from that book. We can easily understand and differentiate between the tenses, all the tenses form, like past tense, present tense, and future tense. Here you can understand easily all the sentences which are written in a past tense. Here you can know different vocabulary. Here you can also learn how to form a sentence, because everything is already written and ready form. Here only you have to pay attention, you have to read each and everything which conscious mind and in an alert way, with dedicative dedicated effort, so that you can take out some small important vocabulary. But I'm not asking you to write down any vocabulary or write sentence formation, all it. I'm just asking you to pay attention towards reading that paragraph, towards reading that topic. Once you complete that topic, what you have to do is start writing. And before that also, I want to tell you, which I forget to mention initially, that is this strategy, the unique plan, which method which I'm discussing over here, should be at initial stage of 15 minutes, like 5 minutes for reading. Now the second step is 5 minutes for writing. What you have to do is write in your own word. No matter whether you know grammar or don't know grammar, write whatever you have read before, recall and start writing. Once you complete the writing, what will happen, every incident that has been, you know discussed in that article, you are able to recall. Now your mind is working, and it is giving you indication that what happened next, what happened next. So in this way you are able to, you know frame the sentences. Let it be if it is wrong, we are not taking any test or examination, so don't get afraid of all this thing. Once you complete this second stage, what you have to do is come to the third and final stage, and it is very important. What is that? You have to speak. Now whatever you have read, whatever you have understood, start speaking. And the important thing is, when you start speaking, you have to make sure that you are standing in front of a mirror, you are standing against a wall, if you cannot face yourself. Or if possible, start recording your video, start recording, so that you can understand what are the areas where you lack. If you are little bit of intermediate level, you can understand that I'm taking pause in a very hurried way, in a very quickly, every time you are taking. Or maybe you are doing a sound, like you are taking pauses, big pauses, which is not required. So you would come to know about yourself, and in this way you can replace a partner or a person who can give you a feedback. Why we need mentor, teacher? Because we want them to correct us. Since we don't have any environment, any person, so we can analyze ourselves through recording the video. Once you recorded the video, listen it and try to figure it out, whether you are poor in all the things, or you are just um lacking in some particular area. If you are lacking in a very particular area, you need to start working upon it. Okay. And if you are very much beginner and everywhere you have problem, so at least you should avoid this kind of analyzing process. Skip this process and continue up till next day, only reading, writing, and speaking. But do not stop it once you complete your challenge. Start increasing for many, more month, so that you will build a habit of speaking English. Here you don't have to bother about those people who are judging you on your skill basis. Today they can laugh at you, but tomorrow when you become a fluent speaker, they would be the first person who would come to you and ask for help. So we have multiple method to learn this language, but what is important is, are we taking action? If you still don't take action, then my dear friend, I'm very sorry that you would again lose this precious year, and would land nowhere. I mean, again you are going to waste, because in listening will not help you to speak English. Speaking will help you to learn this language and strengthen your communication skill. Since I have discussed same kind of things in my previous video, and in fact everybody will talk about it, because we need that moral support, we need that emotional support, and this would happen only by following somebody. If you really thinks that somebody's video helps you, motivates you, influence you, inspires you in a positive way, then do follow them. But doesn't mean keep watching them throughout the day and not implementing in your activities. If you do these kind of activity for the next few days, take challenge of minimum 7 days and maximum 30 days, and without any expectation follow it on regular basis. Don't skip, don't miss, in fact for one day. Otherwise you will not be able to restart this process, because you are already at a very bottom stage where you need to enhance yourself. So when you are learning this language, you have to make sure that each and every day should be very much disciplined and very much consistent. Then only you can improve yourself. So that is all for today's video. I hope you have got some idea about this method, which I call unique method, and very easy for everybody, because here this method is basically for those who don't know grammar, or their language is completely of zero level. So you can improve by talking without any fear, without any hesitation, without bothering about others judgment and all. Okay, so it's all about your life, it's all about your performance, it's all about your skill. You need to work upon it, you need to take challenge upon it. So I hope that you will start working over it. So that's all for this video. Thanks and take care.